Hey guys, Engineer Wannabe here, and today we're going to be doing a really quick, short-term review of the Rado Golden Horse. They're both limited editions of 1957 pieces each. So before we get started, I'd like to quickly give a thank you to Gem Bijou for providing these pieces in for review. Huge thank you to Sam. This video would not be possible without them. So let's go ahead and get started. Start with the dimensions here. So both of these are 37 millimeter watches. They are 44 and a half lug to lug. And they are 11 millimeters thick. That includes the boxed and domed sapphire crystal. And the lug width is 19 millimeters. So some very nice dimensions here for either a smaller wrist or for someone who's looking for a piece that is classically sized. Even so, it is a larger watch if you're looking at vintage watches of the era, but it is a very nice size here. The movement here is the Powermatic 80. It is based on the ETA 2824 or ETA 2824. It has been slowed down to 3 Hertz. Or 6 ticks per second. As the name implies, it has a power reserve of 80 hours. So both of these watches have that same movement. An interesting thing with this model here is that you get a beads of rice bracelet here. Very nice. It's very soft to the touch, very comfortable to wear. It is completely high polished. So that is something to consider. It is very flashy. So it's not something that is under the radar, especially when you wear it on the beads of rice bracelet. The case itself, or the watch head, has a brushed belt line, vertically brushed, as you can see. But other than that, it is high polished. I did a comparison between this and this model here, the SBGW 231. If you'd like to see that video, the link will be in the description. But the second I unboxed this, I actually instantly thought of my SBGW 231. And on the beads of rice bracelet, it even looks a bit like the SBGW 235, which is a Grand Seiko model that comes with a beads of rice bracelet. So very interesting similarities there. I'm almost 100% sure it's not intentional, but those similarities are there. This dial here on the black dial model has a concentric circle ridge pattern, so it's a textured dial. Very interesting. I'm not used to seeing that on a dial. It looks like a record, but very nice dial. And on this red dial model, it has a fume style dial, red fading out to a black towards the outside. Of course, at the 6 o'clock, you have the Golden Horse logo and inscription. The seahorses are in gold. At the 12 o'clock, you have the Rado logo and the anchor that does spin. So a few interesting eccentricities there. So let's go ahead and throw this on the wrist. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing my SBGP 015 on a blue NATO. Really enjoying this piece lately. So on my 6 1/4 inch wrist, as you can see, it wears really well. It's a nice piece. Very reminiscent of some of Grand Seiko's dress watches. I keep referring to Grand Seiko. It's because most of my experience is there. That is my favorite brand, Seiko and Grand Seiko. Mostly Grand Seiko. And on the beads of rice bracelet, there you go. Also very nice. I really enjoy the beads of rice bracelet here. Very nice quality. Now the leather strap though is a completely different story. I am not a fan of this leather strap. It's a calfskin. I'm pretty sure it's a calfskin. It does not feel like any kind of alligator, and the website does not state otherwise either. So it's a calfskin that's been embossed, and it isn't the most comfortable. It's kind of spongy and not very premium feeling, which is in stark contrast to the Beads of Rice bracelet. This feels really good. I am a huge fan of this reddish burgundy fume dial. So if I were to purchase one of these, I would probably get the red dial and add in a Beads of Rice bracelet. It is a shame that it's high polished, but that's just a subjective opinion. You may enjoy the high polished Beads of Rice bracelet. They were brushed in some way. I know that would have clashed with the case, but some kind of brushing would have been appreciated on this model. Anyway, guys, this has been a really short, very short-term review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again to Gem Bijou for providing the pieces for review. Hope you guys stay safe, take care out there, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.